If you spend much time out in the woods, or anywhere without a restroom, you know it's best to plan ahead for certain contingencies. But if you're an artifact hunter, let's face it, there are just some situations you can't plan for. Which brings me to my hunting buddy. Let's just call him G. Now, G gets a little excitable when it comes to finding artifacts. He tends to lose his grip on reality the moment he spots something promising. I wasn't with G the day this happened, and honestly, I'm a little sad about that. It would have made for a really good video, though it would have needed some very close editing. So here's G's story, only slightly embellished by yours truly. Nature called loudly. G was out near Turtle Creek hunting the fields when he suddenly had to make a quick deposit. So he did what anyone would do, stepped off the farm field, found a nice bush or tree, dropped trouse, and squatted in a somewhat private spot. Unless you knew he was there, you probably wouldn't have seen him. But G had a perfect, unobstructed view out over the sandy field, and that's when he spotted it. A curious gray form lying in the field. The shape, the color, it looked just like an owl effigy, maybe carved from chert. G knew this was important, possibly ancient, possibly priceless. So naturally, he forgot the situation he was in. G leapt up from his squatting position, pants still around his ankles, and took off across the field, only to immediately trip on his pants and go face first into the dirt. And that's when it hit him. He was now laying half naked in the middle of a field. Quickly he scrambled to his feet, pulled his pants up, mostly, and continued his approach toward the owl, glancing around to make sure no one had witnessed what I like to call the Great Turtle Creek Tumble. Step by step he got closer, and with each step the owl looked more and more real, ancient, hand-carved, 3 inches tall, unmistakable, until it wasn't. It was an owl, but not ancient, not carved. Nope, it was a gray plastic toy, probably from the 1970s, a child's owl figurine. To this day, we don't know how it ended up out in that field. Kids don't play there, but every spring Turtle Creek floods, and we figure it floated in on high water, then stayed behind when the water receded, and so ends the story of G's rare, valuable, once-in-a-lifetime plastic owl effigy. It now lives in my collection. G gave it to me, perhaps in shame, perhaps in solidarity. Oh, and for those wondering whether he ever got to finish what he started, yes, he returned to the tree, this time not looking out at the field.